This is our four square paper slide by Nia Ward and Cullen Jefferson. Our first word is annotate. The definition is to add notes to a text, give an explanation or a comment. Our sentence is the assignment for the students were to annotate the article. Some words we have are footnotes, margin, comment, and summary. The picture is showing students annotating this article.
The next word we have is articulate. The definition is having or showing the ability to speak fluently and coherently. The sentence we have is the president was very articulate while speaking to his audience. Some words we have is fluent, proper voice, and expressive. And our picture is a guy being articulate.
The next word is clarify. The definition is to make a statement less confused and more clearly comprehensible. The sentence is the students asked the teacher if she could clarify the question. Some words we have are clear up, define, explain, and settle. The illustration is somebody being confused, and then once the teacher explained it, they understood.
The next word we have is continuity. The definition is the unbroken and consistent existence or operation of something over a period of time. The sentence is the government is trying to stop the continuity of our checks. Some words are flow, uninterrupted, consistent, and continuing. The picture is a bunch of checks.
The next word is credible. The definition is able to be believed or convincing. The sentence we have are the people in the crowd didn't find the author's story to be credible. The words that we came up with were believable, factual, possible, and likely. The illustration shows somebody speaking and the crowd not believing what he's saying.
The next word we have are delineate. The definition is describe or portray something precisely. The sentence we have is parents should delineate proper manners to their children. Some words are accuracy, represent, explain, or describe. And the picture is a teacher telling the kids what the manners are.
The next word is diction. The definition is the choice and use of words and phrases in a speech or writing. The sentence we have are the author used a variety of poetic diction in the article. The words that we came up with were speech, pronunciation, expression, and words. This is a book.
The next word is evidence. The definition is the available body of facts or information indicating whether a belief or proposition is true or valid. The sentence is the police needed more evidence to find the murderer. Some words are proof, confirmation, facts, verification. In the picture, we have a magnifying glass with a thumbprint seeing the evidence.
The next word is illustrate, which means to explain or make something clear by using example charts or pictures. Our sentence is the teacher illustrated the problem by giving more examples. Some words we came up with were demonstrate, show, explain, and display. The illustration shows basically a graph.
The next word is paraphrase. Definition is a rewarding of something written or spoken by someone else. The sentence is when writing an essay, the students had to paraphrase the story. Some words we came up with rephrase, writing, reword, or rewrite. And in the picture, it was a summary, and the second example was rewarded.
The next word is thesis, which is a proposition to be proved or one advanced without proof. The sentence is in the beginning of an essay. Writers need to have a strong thesis to get the readers thinking. Some words we came up with was opening statement, essay, claim, and introduction. The illustration, the first word say I believe, which is like starting the thesis.
The next word we have is summarize. The definition is to give a brief statement of main points. The sentence is at the end of the book, you should summarize what it's about. Some words we have is recap, outline, refresh, and main ideas. And in the illustration, it's a page, and it's recapping at the bottom, summarizing it.
The next word is relevant, which means closely connected or appropriate to what is being done or considered. The sentence is when speaking, you need to make sure your topic is relevant. Some words we came up with were connection, suitable, applicable, and importance. The illustration shows the teacher asking what they know about spiders and the students are telling what they know.
The next word is theme. The definition is the subject of a talk, a piece of writing, a person's thoughts, or exhibition, a topic. The sentence is every piece of writing should have a theme. The words we came up were topic, ending, argument, and message. And the theme of this in our illustration is to treat others with respect.
The next word is verify, which means to make sure or demonstrate that something is true, accurate, or justified. The sentence we have is to get into public schools, you will need your address to be verified. Some words we came up with was prove, certify, confirm, and justify. This shows the driver's license, which has verification of where the person lives.
The next word is simile. The definition is the comparison of one thing with another thing of a different using like or as. The sentence we have is the women is as bright as the light is a simile. The words we came up were as, like, connecting, or comparison. And the illustration we have is a picture using simile saying the doo-doo was fast as lightning.
The next word we have is metaphor, which means a figure of speech in which a word or phrase applied to an object or action to which it isn't applicable. The sentence is the clouds are balls of cotton, which is a metaphor. Some words we came up with was comparison, symbol, implied, and figurative language. The illustration shows the metaphor, which is she cried a river of tears.
The next word is rhyme. The definition is correspondence of sounds between words or the endings of words, commonly used at the ends of line of poetry. The sentence we use is in songs, rhyming is almost used. The words we use were repetition, tone, poetry, beat. In the illustration, we have a rhyme with Jack and Jill.
The next word is onomatopoeia. The definition is the formation of a word from a sound associated with its name. The sentence we have is to point out onomatopoeia, I chose the word buzz. Some words we came up with were description, sounds, imitating noises. The illustration shows bacon in a pan and it's going sizzle, sizzle.
The next word we have is stanza. The definition is a group of lines forming a basic, recurring, metrical unit in a poem. The sentence we have is the pattern of the stanza was ABC, ABC. The words we came up with are poems, lines, pattern, text. In a poem, the illustration we have is a poem with the same amount of lines.
The end.